My 8-year-old taught me that I should start with, "Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is April, and I am a part-time reseller on platforms, primarily Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And you go by the name Teaching for Tips because I am a full-time ELA teacher, and I constantly love to take in all the tips that I can get to be a better reseller. So I am trying to teach you some tips on being a better reseller. I sell I net probably between $500 to $1,000 each week. And I started this YouTube channel because I wanted to share with you some of the things that I'm selling. I am from a very rural area, and so it is very difficult to source. We don't have a Goodwill, things like that. So today's video is about the items that sold from my 200-pound mixed women's rescue box. It came from Arizona. 4 boxes, 50 pounds each. They were about $486. My cost of goods was around $2.40 each. And it was October 17th. I'm looking at the screen that I went ahead and did my first video. So I started listing these probably the day before. So it's been about not quite 3 weeks since I made my first video. These videos are in 3 parts, and the reason I wanted to come at you today is I have almost recouped my $486. That includes after Poshmark fees and after my cost of goods. So I'm going to go ahead and talk with you about what has sold, show it to you, tell you what it sold for and how much I made. So as I said, I paid $486. That included tax. They are $450. And after fees from Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, I made $475.30. Now, when you factor in my cost of goods on the 14 items that I sold, so $2.40 each, that is $33.60. That brings down my net profit to $441.70. So 14 items that sold, and I kept about 180. I did end up throwing a couple away after I made my videos because they did have stains I couldn't get out. So I kept probably 176 maybe. That's pretty good that I've already made back almost all of my money on just 14 items. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 14 items that have sold in the 3 weeks. Okay, the first item that sold, actually, this video right here is the first video I made, and this sweater sold, so that's why it's up there. First item that sold, that was not it, here it is a Jacquemus Azure one-shoulder dress. It sold for $115, and you can see I made 92. It sold outright at $115, and I will show you what that dress looked like. I did find a stock photo which really highlighted the dress. That dress did have, excuse me for doing that, my dress did have a little flaw in it, which I will show you, that I listed in the listing, and that has been accepted by the buyer. So that went through. That was my first item that sold, and it sold that day that I listed it. The second item that sold was this Free People Midnight Garden Maxi, and you can see my net profit was $36.90. I sold it on an offer. I had it listed for $60, a 20% offer with a $1.50 discount for shipping. This was a pretty dress. There were quite a few that were available, so I did have to put, my price had to be pretty competitive with the other items listed. These are my pictures right here. I did include a couple stock photos just to highlight what it would look like on. Again, that was a great sale. That sold within 2 days or 3 days. The third item that sold is a Lanyard silk tank and shorts. This is a sleepwear set. My profit was $56. This sold for $70. This was a back and forth between the buyer. I believe I have this listed for like $95. Comps were kind of all over the place for this. This is a bolo, in my opinion. I never had heard of this brand, and it sold very quickly for a great price. So these are stock photos, and here are a couple of my pictures of this item. It is washable silk, which I think makes it an item that a lot of people will be looking for. The next item that sold low, but I didn't expect it to sell high. These Nike Pro Dry Fit Compression Spandex shorts I had listed for $15, mostly because you could see cracking on the, that is a stock photo, on the swoosh swoosh. You can see the cracking there. I had these listed for $15 and I got an offer for $10 and I took it, so I made $7 on those. This Lululemon Radiant Fleece jacket. Oops, let's go back so we can see. I believe I accepted an offer for $50. I think I had this listed at $70. It has been accepted. I got a 5-star review, so I made $40 on that jacket, and I used the Lululemon, Lulu Fanatics website to get a stock photo for that. The next item that sold was from a viewer, so thank you so much to this viewer who reached out through Poshmark and said that she had viewed my unboxing and that she was interested in this, and she was so happy that I had accepted her offer. I did find, through a lot of searching, a stock photo for this really beautiful lingerie, and it sold for $20. So I made $16 on that, and that was an offer. The next item that sold is this North Face Apex Elevation jacket. It was in excellent condition. It's been accepted, and it sold for $60, and I made $46.50. I sent an offer and gave discounted shipping. This Humanoid Sweater sold outright. It was an alpaca wool blend, sold outright for $38. I did model this because there were no stock photos that I could find. It really was a beautiful sweater, as you can see. So my profit was $30.40. $30.40, is that right? Let's go back. That doesn't seem right. Let me check that. Yeah, $30.40. Yep. Okay, that was right. The next item that sold is this Fabletics Bra. It did not have a size in it, but I measured it and I did compare it to other bras similar to this. It sold on Mercari for $21, and my net on that, I did write it down. I thought I wrote it down. I did not write it down, but I must have considered it because I had my total. I hope I considered it. That was number, I have all these numbered. Let me see if I can find it. Number 9. Okay, $17.99. Sorry about that. Okay, next item that sold is this Nasty Gal's New with Tag bra. It was kind of like a bralette. It was ribbed. I sold this on and off. I had this listed for, I can't remember, $20, and I sent an offer for it. So I gave discounted shipping. So it sold for $16. Next was this Babaton New with Tags leopard, cheetah, whatever, bodysuit. And this woman reached out to me through Mercari to negotiate, and I sold it for $25. I made $21.47. I probably could have waited and sold it for a little bit more, but I like to move things quickly. I think that's really good for just getting some momentum in my closet. So I did accept an offer on that. The next thing that sold is a Lily Pulitzer shift dress. Now this dress did have a little dirt on the back of it that I just cleaned. I washed up. It hasn't been accepted yet, but it did sell for $52, which was on an offer of 20% off that I have sent automatically. And there was a shipping discount with that as well. So that has not been delivered yet. Next are these Spanx faux leather moto leggings in this gunmetal color. It hasn't been accepted yet. After eBay fees and shipping, I made $38.99 on those. Another item I probably could have held out on and made a little bit more, but I think that's pretty good. That's like selling them for around $48 on Poshmark. And then the last item that sold, which you saw in the video, was this Madewell Thompson pocket pullover sweater in rainbow stripe. And I made $20.60. This did have a little bit, you can see the pilling on it, which I did disclose in the listing. I did include a couple photos that were online in that listing as well. So that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed this very quick review. I've almost made my money back from my 200-pound mixed women's rescue boxes. I will put those links in the description so that if you are interested in seeing those, what I kept from those boxes, not everything that was in the boxes, but what I kept from those boxes. I did break it into 3 parts. You're welcome to take a look at it. If you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. I now have 73 subscribers, which is so exciting. My stepdaughter Reese was jumping up and down when I finally hit the 50 mark, And she's like, I can't wait for you to get 100. So please subscribe if you like this kind of content. I am a mom. I work really hard at my full-time job as an ELA teacher, and I do this in my spare time. So hopefully I can help you learn some tips so that you can be a better reseller. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'm going to let you go now. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.